Welcome to the first ever New Leaders Summit, brought to you by Wisdom 2.0. My name is Soren, and I'm the founder of Wisdom 2.0. Although I usually like to say that I didn't found it, it founded me. I was living in a little town in New Mexico, and I was just trying to figure out my life. And I remember I spent about a year just going for walks, living off my credit card. I spent about $1,000 a month, $500 for rent, $500 for other stuff. And I just kind of was like, what am I supposed to do with my life? What wants to happen? And I remember I had these two interests. I was really interested in technology and business. I was also really interested in spirituality. But these two worlds just never talked to each other. You know, like I had my tech business friends, and I had my spiritual friends, and they just were never together. And if you went to a tech conference, it was all about how do we get more market share, and is Twitter going to beat Facebook, or Facebook going to beat Twitter? And it always seemed kind of dry. And if you went to the spiritual things, it was always let's all hum together, let's all I was like, there must be some intersection here. We need each other. We need the spiritual people, we need the technology people, and that more and more of us are both. We want to say yes to both, right? We want to do successful businesses, and we also want some kind of deeper connection to purpose and to the universe. So that's kind of how Wisdom 2.0 was birthed. And when we were programming for this last Wisdom 2.0, there was so much we wanted to fit in. And there was all this stuff on leadership that I really was excited to do, but I could not fit it in the schedule. It just didn't fit. And I didn't want to just do something for 30 minutes because it felt like it needed more breathing room. And so that's how this kind of came about. And so I reached out to my friend Scott at LinkedIn and Jeff Weiner at LinkedIn, who will be here a little bit later, and said, what if we put together something where we explore what a leader is in our world today? And we definitely have representatives of that. We have a president who embodies a certain kind of leadership. We have other business leaders who embody a certain kind of leadership. But for me, it's can we begin to really explore what this means? And maybe a leader isn't the person who knows all the answers. Maybe the leader knows how to ask the right questions. Maybe empathy, compassion, listening, wisdom, these are all qualities that we need to kind of rethink in terms of how we envision and how we see a leader. So that's why you're here. That's why I think you're here, is to play with us and engage with us and investigate this and explore this together. I'm super, super, super excited about the speakers that we have. We have a wide range of awesome, incredible people. So that's always exciting for me. I still feel like I have the best job. I have one of the best jobs. I was talking to Chip Conley backstage. He might actually have a better job than me. But I feel like I have a great job because I get to gather all these people who care about the topic that I most care about and engage with them and explore with them. So we also have sessions in the morning and the afternoon where we'll have small group discussions. So you'll be hearing stuff from the stage, but you'll also have a chance to kind of talk and learn from each other. We will have lunch in the adjacent room later on. Before we move on to the next thing, I should probably ask all of you to silence your cell phones. It's not a huge deal. It's just if you're at a mindfulness kind of thing and your cell phone rings, it can be a little embarrassing. Unless you want to be embarrassed and you want to sit with that experience and know what that feeling's like, that's totally fine too. You could leave your phone on and just be like, embarrassment, okay. Shame, ridicule, judgment. So play with that. If you're not really wanting to go there today, I would encourage you to silence your cell phones. Also, at the reception last night, I was so surprised about how many people came from different places in the world. So maybe what we could do real quickly is just stand up if you're from the Bay Area, so we get a feel of who's in the room. OK, now sit down. And stand up if you're not from the Bay Area, but you're from California somewhere. Awesome. And then how about in the United States, but outside of California? Wow. OK, how about outside of the United States? Whoa. OK, who do we have the farthest? I know we have Israel. That's pretty damn far. Anybody else? Brazil? London? All right, I don't have my map out, but those are all, you're tied, I think.